I have a lot of Christmas bins, and we don't use that much stuff. Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Melinda, plain and simple. Today, I'm going to be bringing up my Christmas bins, all of my ornaments, my decorations, all that stuff. And I'm going to go through and reduce my inventory a little bit. I have a lot of Christmas bins. So it's only November, I think November the 4th right now. So we're decorating a little early this year for what we usually do. But I want to go through it so that I can donate and give away things early enough that other people can use them. So I hope you come along and see what we do. Okay, here's my family room. This is usually my sanctuary. I do not allow it to get messed up. Sometimes I'll bring stuff in here to go through, like 1 or 2 boxes at a time, but never this much. And this is going to take me more than a day to do. I'm hoping I can get it done in a week because I can't move this stuff out until I'm done going through it. My husband and I, we brought up these, there's 7 of these big long bins. I think I had 20 of the like 18-gallon size. I have 4 of the 32-gallon size bins, 3 of these huge gift bags with stuff in them. And I have some stuff that I'm going to give it to my niece's daughter that was from another vintage clothing. And then some boxes. I had, I think, 4 or 5 boxes and some wrapping paper. Stage 1 was easy for my brain. Stage 2 is a little harder. So I am going to sit down and write out what I'm going to do. My goals. What is my purpose? What do I want to keep? What's my thinking process going to be? So I'm going to think about that and write that down. I did not have to do that with the other part. I mean, it was basically just get the stuff up here. I did not have one room that had enough space for me to work in, so I'm just going to use this area here as my workspace. And we'll see how this goes. Wish me luck. Here's a couple of things that I'm going to keep. I don't put these out. This is 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, a little fabric book. And it's one of my favorite Christmas stories. And this little book is special because my husband made it for me. He made it by hand. He went over to my great aunt's house and she showed him how. She helped him. He did all the stitching himself. And so it's not going to stand up to a lot of wear and tear, but we wouldn't be anyway. But I just keep it special. I don't, if I ever have a place that I can put it out. I have put it out before, but this year I'm not going to put it out. But I don't want it to get messed up. So I just get it out every year and enjoy it myself. But it was very special because he went over there for several days in a row and he did all the stitching himself. She just showed him how to do it because he didn't know how. So that was very special. And then these stockings are stockings that I made for my mom and dad. They've both passed on now. So this is something that was given to me because I had made them for mom and dad. My sister gave them to me, and they're cross-stitched, and you can see there's the special trim with the little beads and the lace and velvet backs and the satiny lining, and dad's has a little bit different trim on the top, but otherwise it's the same. And he was always working in his workshop and stuff like that, so that's why that. And then mom would sit and crochet. This is a quilt, but she would crochet and stuff, and they had a fireplace, so it seemed very fitting for them. And then I love doll houses, so you can see there's a dollhouse there. So I enjoyed making these a lot. This is one of the totes filled with things that we actually have been using the past few years. At least some of it. I don't remember using this, but that could make this a little harder to get rid of things, or it could make it easier. I'm not sure yet, so we'll just have to kind of see. Let me see here. We'll just lay them out and see what we've got. We've got stockings. We've got stockings with ornaments on them. Let's see. My plaid tree. And let's see. We have a snowman. This is a gift. I write poetry, and I did a book event one time, and I got that to set up on the table where I was setting up my poetry books to sell. And now I set it out at Christmas. We have a Santa. As you can see, some of this, a lot of it is going to be rather coordinated. We have another snowman. He's cute, isn't he? The thing is, I have to keep in mind, I really don't want to have a whole lot of stuff. And even though I love all these, they're very cute, and I have a ton. I have to think, what do I want to do every year? Do I want to keep them one and put them up one more time and then declutter them another year, or do I just want to go ahead and do it? See, there's a pretty Santa. And that's where I'm kind of debating. See, I have enough to do a snowman tree, probably. And I have some gnomes. And I have a little Christmas tree with a kitty cat. And another little tree. I used to have a whole bunch of, I had a Santa Claus and a tree and a reindeer for, like sets. Like, for every Santa I had a tree and a reindeer. So I had a lot. There's another Santa. And a snowman. And I have already, I know I have other things that are this type of stuff. They're stuffed. There's a lot of Santas and snowmen and that sort of thing. And I really have enough to do a tree. And I could do that another year. And that's where I just have to decide, do I want to hang on to this stuff and do it another year? Because I like this stuff. But none of this is like special. Like my Raggedy Ann and Andy dolls that I'm using this year, a couple of those are special, and I really don't want to get rid of them. There's a metal Santa thing, and then this, I don't know what's in here. It's a mailbox thing, but it sounds like there's something in it. I can't get it open. Hang on. Can't get it open. Probably doing it wrong. Yep, I was doing the bottom. Okay, so a lot of work for that. Oh, these are beads. So I think one year I decorated the tree. I had a lot of things with these colors, and I decorated the tree, and I put beads all over it, and it actually looked really cool. But I'm not going to do that again. And then one more thing in here. This is my Christmas card tree. You can hang that up and you can stick Christmas cards in it. And we actually have used that. So I definitely will keep that. I think I'm going to definitely let go of these, because I'm not going to do that. And let's see. I really don't need all these stockings. I've gotten plenty of stockings that I've put in my bin downstairs. These two, they're a little bit smaller than those, and they have an ornament that I attach to them. So those, I may not keep the stockings, but I'll keep the ornaments because I can put them on my tree this year even. So now I have to decide about my collection. I think that I can let him go. And I'm going to let the tree go. And this thing, I put it up before, but it's cute. I like it, but I'm not going to use that. I think I'm going to let go of the kitty cat tree. I think I'm going to go ahead and, I know I'm going to let go of Santa. And what else? Let's see, just do I want to do, I'm going to let go of that one. He went with that Santa. And let's see, my snowman. I could. I don't know if I want to leave Santa on the hearth. I thought about doing a 'Twas the Night Before Christmas on my hearth, maybe. I don't know. And that Santa can go there. But I could maybe set a few, just a handful of my snowmen on the hearth. So I may try that. But if it's too cluttered, I won't do that because I don't want to have too much. And this Santa, he's really cute. If I can find a place to put him, I will probably keep him. But I don't want that many on my hearth. So I have to decide. And I think, while I love the gnome, I think I'm going to let my gnomes go. So at this point, I'm going to make decisions about these guys right here. And decide if I'm going to keep them or not. So right now I'm going to set them aside and continue on, and when I get done with going through my bins, then I can kind of look at them and decide what I really want to keep. Just narrow it down. Sometimes you can just make a quick decision, and sometimes you just have to look at what you have. Because I do love those. I like them, but they're not sentimental, but I like them. I mean, everything doesn't have to be sentimental. I am, just in case you haven't noticed, I am like a mini Pearl. I leave the tags on things often. Every year. I just never take my tags off for some reason. I always leave my tags on for some reason. No matter if I buy it secondhand or whatever. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these things. I think some of them, I may post them on that site that I can give things in the community. And other things, I may put them in my driveway giveaway. I think I have so many things for my driveway, I'm not going to have room. So I'm trying to post some things to get rid of some things before, because it's going to rain this weekend. So this is going to have to be stored until my driveway giveaway, unless I can get rid of it beforehand, some of it. So that's the state of this box. Let me go get another one. I've been finding a lot of bags and tissue paper and napkins that I have wrapped ornaments and things in, or just bags laying in the box or bin for no reason. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort them out a little bit, and then I'm going to put them in a bin in the garage, or in a box in the garage, so that I can see when I am all done just how much of this was taking up space in my bins. And then we can recycle or repurpose or use them in some way. This bin is a whole lot of ridiculousness. Given the fact that we have boxes and bags already in a bin that I've put back down in the basement, and now I have found this. And surprise, I did not know I had this, but there was a tree in one of those bins. I don't really use a lot of throw pillows. This one is cute. I really like the design of that one, but I think instead for this space here, going with Dana K. White's container method and having container-worthy items, I think that I would rather put our stockings in them. I asked my husband, and he does not want to get rid of them yet. These are really big, huge stockings that we used to use sometimes. So I'll keep those in case we use them in the future, because he wants to keep them. And then these are the ones that I had made. I had them in with the living room with the tree, but they didn't really look right. It was just too much, and they didn't really look right. So I took them back down. This room is in a state of chaos. It's after 3:30 in the morning. I got through the 7 large bins. I didn't get rid of as much as I had hoped. This is so far what I've got for getting rid of. I'll put it out in the driveway probably to get rid of it. Driveway giveaway, and then possibly that fireplace thing, the Santas, and those little things. I'll probably get rid of those too. I'm sitting here in my family room. This room had become my sanctuary, my room that never got messed up. Or if it did get messed up, I cleaned it up right away. But this project is going to probably take a week. And I was sitting here looking down through my house. And it feels like before I started decluttering. Maybe worse. I mean, yeah, probably worse. I had areas that were really bad, but this room hasn't been this bad in a long time. Maybe never this bad. So I just have to get through it and know that this will be done in a few days and it'll be okay. But right now I just have a lot of anxiety over this. This room is not my peaceful room at this moment. Because usually when I'm sitting here, it's usually fairly tidied up these days. And it's not right now. And I know it's not going to be. And I can't tidy this up before I go to bed. Normally I tidy up before I go to bed. So I'm going to go in and make sure that my kitchen's tidy. And tidy up my table here. And then let it be. And then tomorrow I'll start working on it some more. And the chaos continues. Today is day 6, and we're going to start stage 3. I got all of the bins gone through, and today I'm going to tidy up this mess. Anything that hasn't been put into a home is either going to go and find a home, or it's going to go in a bin. If it's stuff that's going to be donated or given away or whatever, I'm going to gather all that stuff together so that I can see it all in one place. But first I want to tidy up and make sure I get all of this stuff over here. All of this needs to go either in a bin or find a home. That's pretty much what I have left. I've taken most of the bins to the basement that I've emptied just to get them out of here. Some of these don't have much in them, or they're here for some other reason, because they don't go in the basement. So I'm kind of working on those, but all 5 of these are in, or 6 of these, all 6 of these are emptied, and so I may be able to take some things and move them from this large bin and divide them up into that. But I also have to keep in mind I have to have bins available for whatever I'm displaying this year. So I won't know that until I go to put it away. So, but my goal was to get it down to where I only have Christmas bins for my Christmas things, and I believe I have achieved that. So I'm very happy with that. But as you can see, everything is chaos. Literally chaotic. This is more of the stuff that I'm going to be putting in my driveway giveaway. These are the things that my husband still hasn't gone through. I put the stuff that I had over here that was for the buy nothing thing, the community thing, I put all of that in a bin. That's in the family room. It's overflowing, and I'm not going to use my purple trees, so I've got to take those down. And there's some things here on this table that I have to deal with. And then, as you can see, all the bins are gone. Yay, yay, yay. And so we're getting there. We're getting there. So when I'm done, I'll give you a little view of what happened. But right now, yeah, it's still chaos. Okay, we have a great big tub of stuff to get rid of from the Christmas declutter. This tub is what I am going to be giving away on the community giveaway site. And all of this over here is for my driveway giveaway. I mean, there's people who don't even have that much stuff in their actual Christmas, much less declutter. So we have 5 tubs, a box up there, some things on top of the tubs, 2 Christmas trees in those bags, smaller trees. There's a Christmas tree in that green tub. There's 2 more cardboard boxes. There's 3 large and 2 small gift bags, and it's all full. All of that. I think I have more stuff than I have driveway. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. And then over here, we have the stuff that was basically trash that was in the bins, either wrapped around or black bags or something. I mean, all of that. Look at that. That's a lot of stuff. That was taking up a lot of space in there. So I saved it all so we can look at it all in one shot. Okay. Look at this. This looks like a room that needs to be decluttered.
Hey, I just want to take a moment to remind you, if you like this sort of content, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss future videos. Now, back to this one.
We're almost at the end of this Christmas declutter. Hubby helped me bring the bins back up just so we could have before and after, something for a visual. It's not perfect, but maybe you can see. These are the bins that have stuff in them. So we have 3 of the large bins, 6 of the smaller totes, and 2 of the medium totes. Plus, I chose to keep my 2 purple trees, even though I didn't put them up. So these all have stuff in them. And then over here, we have the ones that are red and green. I only kept the red and green. And these are all empty. Now one of these will be, the large ones probably will be for a Christmas tree. And the other ones will hold all of our ornaments. And I really don't think I have that many. So some of these totes will go empty. And we can use them for something else. Or maybe eventually get rid of them. I went back down and pulled all of this stuff out, plus a few more things that I already gave to somebody. That was after I packed everything away, decided what I wanted to keep, and then I pulled this much more out. It was pretty good. Yay! I bought that one not long after my mom passed away. My mom had red hair, and when I saw that one, I just had to have her. She had to come home with me. So I didn't want to let go of her when I was decluttering. And then down here, you can see I have some more. The Raggedy Ann and Andy there that's matching. My sister made those years ago. And so they're special. And I didn't want to let them go. And this one here, my sister made for me also. This one here, I bought it at a repurpose place. And she has one arm missing. And the lady, when I bought her, she was a little hesitant. And then she said, you can fix a new arm for her, you know, and stuff. And I said, oh no, I'm going to leave her as she is. She's beautiful as she is. And she got so excited because she wanted someone to love her just as she is. And so it was a perfect match. I am very happy with how my tree turned out. I'm very excited about it. I ended up giving away all of the other ornaments that I had saved for another year because I really like how it turned out. With my rag dolls and my Boyd's bears and my owls and just a few other things on the tree. Very happy with it. Very peaceful. I even gave away my purple velvet tree skirt that I never even got to use. It has a new home with somebody who will love it and use it. So there we have it. My beautiful tree. I don't know if it'll look as good on the camera, but it looks pretty here. And then just added a few other things around the room. Hopefully the lighting's okay. Mostly some little bears and things that I've had for a while, or haven't had that one long, but I like her. She's cute. Some Hallmark, I think those are, I'm not sure. And then my pretty little picture I made, and another Boyd's bear. And up here, I put the sleigh. And the TV, it's still a mess, but that's another project. Actually, I have plans for that, so that could be another video. And our little Boyd's ended up over here. And the bear that my sister made for me. And then over here, we have little Angel. She hangs there all the time. And then I added just a few little Christmas things. I changed what was on the table. Most of that I left what was already there. I only just added a few little touches for color for Christmas.
Overjoyed. There's something about Christmas that wraps us in joy. Ugly sweaters, festive hats, and that one perfect toy. All the baubles and trinkets we hang on our tree. Pretty paper and boxes and bags underneath. It seems in a blink we have more than enough, but nowhere to stash all our new Christmas stuff. We've hung onto treasures from Christmases past. We're shocked at how quickly our stock has amassed. Things once displayed that now stay in a box, well loved but forgotten, like last year's old socks. And how many angels can sit on one tree? And how many stars? Do we really need 3? It's a bit overwhelming. It's all a bit much. Heavy boxes and bins loaded full of the stuff. Perhaps someone else has the room to display a few of these things we have kept packed away. It seems rather selfish to keep everything when our Christmas is full, in fact, overflowing. There's something about Christmas, about blessing another, and how simply we can with a Christmas declutter. Thank you for watching and supporting my channel. Leave a comment in the comments section. I'd love to hear from you.